So let's start with location subscriber and with scenario that we want to retrieve location information about the specific device that we monitor. In this scenario, I will use an F emulator and I will want to monitor this specific identifier. So if we go to the F emulator, you can see that this user is already walking. You can click here stop all or start all to initiate the movement. And you can see that while he's moving, he connects to different cells. For example, at this moment, the cell ID has switched. Switching back to the code. Again, this examples folder exists in the repository of the SDK CLI. Feel free to copy paste this code inside your source folder on the NetApp in order to use it. So first you have to import the location subscriber, and we have two methods available for you to use as an example. I will debug the first one, which is retrieving a single request. So starting debugging. In the first line of code, you can see that we instantiate the location subscriber with the connection information to the 5G API, and you can use this method, getLocationInformation, in order to get and print the location of the user. So here you can see that this identifier is connected to this cell. And this is the first example. Switching back to another scenario where you don't want to retrieve only once the location information of the user, but you want to retrieve multiple notifications every time the user connects to a different cell. So location subscriber supports the notion of subscriptions, and you can create a subscription requesting to the F emulator or the 5G API to get notified when the user changes cell. And to do this, you need also to have initiated a web server, because you need to have a callback that will retrieve all this information. For the purpose of this video, I have created a Flask server that we will use to retrieve this information. And again, the F emulator is up and running, so user will start walking and connect to different cells. Switching back to the code, first I need to instantiate the API, which is here. And let's dive into the code again. In this scenario, again, I use the host and token to instantiate the location subscriber and connect to the F emulator. I monitor this user, and at this time, I will create a subscription, passing by the callback that I want to retrieve notifications and how many reports I would like to retrieve for the upcoming 24 hours. So if we switch back to the API and also go to the location, go back to the F emulator, while the user is switching cells, you can see that we get a notification. So to sum it up, you can use the location subscriber to monitor user devices. You can start the F emulator to simulate this environment, so you can do tests on your NetApp and debug it. And if you want to retrieve periodically reports, you need to initialize a web server and subscribe to receive notifications.